Megan Thee Stallion is continuing her snake-themed rollout with her latest track, Hiss, in which she snaps back at the people who've done her wrong. And honestly, given the past few years that she's had, can anyone really blame her? Now, to get it out of the way, because this is what everyone's going to be talking about and everyone wants to hear about, she did address Nicki Minaj pretty early on in the track with Megan's Law is basically the requirement of law enforcement to make information public in regards to registered sex offenders, of which both Nicki's husband and brother are. So do with that information what you want. Now, looking back into the beef and trying to figure out where it all began, it seems to have started back when Meg allegedly encouraged Nicki Minaj to drink while she was pregnant and suggested that she visit a clinic to take care of it so that she can enjoy herself, which Meg denied happening because that just sounds like an absurd thing to do and say. And basically since then, shots have been fired from both sides. A lot of them from Nicki, and those are the ones that most people hear about, but Meg has also mentioned her a few times, I feel. Now, very shortly after the release of the track, Nicki took it upon herself to go on IG Live and play a little snippet of a song, which included the line,
"Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call it Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot."
Which, honestly, decent response because it does hit pretty hard, and it's a really personal bit. But it's also kind of rude when you consider that it's directed towards a black woman who was shot by a black man, with a significant amount of people still denying that that happened. So, little weird. It was also interesting that she just had that ready to go. Like, it didn't sound like something that she just wrote. It sounded like it was just something that she had in the files, in the vault. But whatever. And then right before I started recording this, I saw on Twitter that Nicki had a long tweet about, addressing Meg, but not actually saying her name, and basically just saying all these things that Nicki herself has done and has done well, and then all the things that haven't gone so well for Meg. I think it's more of her just being a little petty, because that is what Nicki does. In my mind, like, she is one of the people who's just like, oh, you said one thing about me, I'm just going to keep talking about you and keep saying all these negative things. At the end of the day, maybe just leave it alone. Like, maybe just don't say anything from both sides. But whatever. It was also kind of interesting because the tweet begins by saying Gag City does not condone bullying, and then she goes on to bully. Anyways, with the rest of the track, there are more shots fired because, Nicki is not the only person that she's addressing here. We see some more shots fired at Partisan Fontaine with
I'm way too fucking cocky to take him back if he been cheating.
Pretty straightforward. Like, I don't think most people would take their ex back if they were caught cheating. Like, that's not a, I don't think most people would want to do that. There's also a line that seems to be addressed towards Tory and his supporters with, on the internet, typing the shit to me, write him a letter or something, because people still don't believe that Tory shot her, even though he was found guilty and all that. Like, why are you typing all this stuff at Megan? Like, if you're basically trying to say you support Tory, why don't you just send it to him directly, sort of thing. And then there is one that a lot of people are saying is about Drake. I just think it could be a general thing or a general response to people on the internet with
These niggas hate on BBL and be walking around with the same scars.
people only saying that it could be about Drake because of those rumors that he got some work done. But like I said, it really just could be about anybody, because people are hypocrites at the end of the day. Like, they will go and get some cosmetic surgery done and then say, oh no, you got too much work done. But also, I don't think Meg has gotten any work done. So, it is what it is. Following that, there was also a bit about how people are fake gangsta and have accents and stuff, which honestly, I think that's more of a general thing rather than a direct towards Drake. It might be towards Drake too, but I think it's more of just rappers just be faking stuff, and I think that's totally fine. And a lot of people are coming out saying that they're fake about things. But there's levels to it. I think she's more addressing the people who are super, like, they fully believe that they are about something, but they very much are not, or they portray themselves as that. Like, it is kind of weird because we're in a situation right now where lyrics are kind of being used against people in court. So it's like, maybe just continue to say that you're fake about all that stuff and you'll be fine. There was also that R. Kelly line, but I have no idea who she's talking about here. A lot of people are trying to say it's Rihanna, but I think people are just pulling that out of their asses. But anyways, overall, the song was really solid. I enjoyed it. I thought she was aggressive and she needed to be. She had some stuff that she wanted to get off her chest. Very similar to the last track that she put out. But, you know, I'm curious to see where things go. I don't know that we're going to continue to get a back and forth between her and Nicki. I think this was like just a one-off thing. Maybe on the album, if there is an album coming, we'll see more. But for now, that's all we got. But let me know in the comments below what you thought of the track. Do you think she's going a little bit too hard on anybody? Do you think Nicki's in the right by saying all these things about her? Or do you think they should all just kind of play nice? Like, because honestly, at the end of the day, like, in my mind, I feel like you want to uplift people, essentially. Like, unless they've absolutely done something wrong to you, like, why go after them, sort of thing. But that's just me. But yeah, talk about that in the comments. Like, subscribe, all the normal YouTube things. And thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.